Let's give them a round. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff going on tonight. I know a lot of info is being thrown at you guys. How about everybody on a count of three? Let's just take a big breath in. And out. But yeah, so, you know, to be honest, I was expecting to come here to give a speech to 30 past age kids. And I come to the gym and there's a small army assembled. So, no, but it's good. It's awesome, actually, and it's really, it's exciting because kind of as people have been telling you tonight, and as, you know, anyone who you're here with could tell you, Steubenville is a pretty incredible place and a pretty incredible experience. Just before I get going, raise of hands, who here hasn't been to Steubenville before? Yeah, I'm singling you all out. Alright, well, you know what, it's great because, as I said, and as I'm going to talk about a little bit more, I guess, it's really one of the most incredible experiences that I've ever had. It's kind of like, you know, a place where you can go away for a weekend and take a step back from your life and really just, you know, gain some perspective on where you're going and what's happening. And it's not just for kids either. If there's any adults here who, you know, you're here with your kids or something, like, it's really something you should check out because it'll impact you too, I think. Anyways, I'm going to talk a bit now kind of about my own journey and how I guess Steubenville's had a little bit of an impact here and there on it. So just growing up, I was born into a pretty Catholic family. Always went to church, and from an early age, I'd say I had like a pretty strong, you know, faith, or at least, you know, I was always pretty involved. It always gave me a sense of purpose. I enjoyed, you know, participating and going to church and stuff like that, and altar serving and whatnot. And so things were, you know, pretty good for a long time. And then in grade 9, Brad, there he is, you know, he pulls my ear over and he's like, Ben, come to the Steubenville thing. And I'm like, Brad, what are you talking about? And he's like, Ben, you should really come. And I gave it a go. I think I was the youngest person on our bus, the only grade 9. But anyways, I go and, you know, in short, it was one of the most amazing weekends of my life. Like, I really, you know, as I said before, I kind of enjoyed doing the stuff that I was. You know, I liked my faith life and stuff, but it wasn't until that time that I really started, like, considering it and thinking about, you know, its importance, I guess, and its importance to me, more importantly. And, you know, over the series of years, I kept going back. One big thing that I guess happened through my life is that, you know, going into high school, a lot of my friends aren't Catholic. And, you know, a lot of people that I go to school with aren't. And so, you know, it's kind of sometimes hard to, you know, keep up that kind of a faith life when there's not a lot, you know, there's always the church, and there are many people that, you know, felt the way I did, but a lot of the people that I hang out with, a lot of people that I spend time don't. And I guess even, you know, translating to my teachers and things I was being taught at school, I really started, I guess, questioning things, and it just started becoming hard for me, you know, keep up with my prayer life, or, you know, make sure I was attending to Mass. And I didn't really like it. Like, I felt more and more frustrated and upset, but at the same time, there was kind of like this wall of confusion that I was developing, just kind of through everything that was happening, and it was a really difficult time in my life. And then, last year passed, I came to lead. So that's kind of what John mentioned. I'd been going to the student conferences for a while, and then I decided to, I guess, take it up a notch. Well, again, Brad kind of coined me into it. And so yeah, I did this lead program. And, you know, I think that it really speaks to Steubenville in general. It's just kind of, it's the same type of idea, but it's with like a concentrated group of kids. And anyways, when I was at this lead thing, which is part of Steubenville, I just started, you know, I had a lot of time for, well, anyone that's been to Steubenville knows what adoration is, and I'm sure a lot of the rest of you do. And so we just kind of had a lot of, it's really good prayer time, I guess. A lot of time to just kind of clear my head and to think about things some more. And, you know, through that experience and through the Steubenville that followed it, so the one that happened last summer, and just kind of like the things that happened that week, again, it was just kind of like a really resounding time in my life where I was able to, again, take a step back and to look at things and to kind of reevaluate, you know, where I was heading and where I wanted my life to go. So, you know, I really challenge you guys. Like, those of you that are going, go again and have a great time, because, you know you're going to love it. And for those of you that don't know yet, I'd really consider it, because it, again, as I've said many times over, you won't regret it once you're there. You know, the 2 days out of your summer, you can probably spare them for something like this. Again, you can ask anyone that, you know, dragged you here, or anyone that you want to talk to that's gone, but it's really incredible. So really consider it, enjoy the night, and take in the rest of what's happening here, because it's pretty special. Thanks, guys.